Ladies and gentlemen, let me get candid with you guys. Let me have a little heart to heart with y'all. Between the millions of cringy TikTok videos and Uber Eats, which can deliver greasy ass 4-piece box of Popeyes to your door, we have everything we need. So you might ask yourself, why in the hell are we so damn depressed? Why is this whole doomer society so popular? Why are these edgy teenagers making memes and posting comments on Twitter talking about offing themselves? Why is this happening in this first world country where we have everything, right? So I'm gonna talk about it. This is Tarik Talks. I'm gonna be talking about depression, so dig these blues. So you might be wondering, right? You're scrolling through your phone, your iPhone 15 XL, 2X, 5X, the one with the 5 cameras on it, right? You done looked at your 10th TikTok. You done looked at your 15th cringy Instagram story, right? You done looked at 5 OnlyFans videos. And you sitting there with everything you need, right? Your phone with the 6 cameras on the back, right? You done looked at 20 cringy TikTok challenge videos, which is nothing but some thoughts shaking their behind over a song. Or it's some freaking weird emo looking kid looking into the mirror all passionately, right? And you're wondering, damn, after 50 cringy TikTok videos, after a box of a 5-piece Popeyes with a biscuit, right? Or some greasy ass Chinese food, why the hell do I still feel empty? I have everything I need, right? Hell, I didn't even step outside my house the whole day. I had some freaking delivery guy named Apu come and deliver my food for me. So what the hell is going on here? Well, guys, this is called a paradox. What is a paradox? A paradox is basically something that's ironic. And the ironic thing about this whole situation is that we have everything, but we feel so empty. Okay? This is the ironic thing about this whole situation. We have all of our necessities, but yet we feel so empty. Back in the day, right? Let's take my ancestors. Thousands of years ago, they were probably somewhere in the desert in some Arab country, right? And the only way they had to eat, they didn't have Uber Eats, right? So they couldn't order their favorite Arab dish, okay? They had to go out there and hunt a camel. You feel what I'm saying? Or else Muhammad and his 6 wives were not eating that day. That's how that went down back in the G. You feel what I'm saying? But nowadays, Muhammad can chill in his crib, you dig what I'm saying, with his nagging ass girlfriend and get a 12-piece right offline, and he can have it delivered straight to his crib. Or he can get a 12-piece kebab, right? And get it delivered straight to his crib, and then he could play Xbox or PS5, or he can Netflix and chill. You dig? So, why the hell are people, sorry, I got a phone call, right? So why the hell are people so depressed? We have everything that we need. Why are we feeling so lonely? Because everything is just handed to us. We have a damn overload of options. And we thought that this was what made us happy, right? We thought that making everything easier, making everything a touchscreen type of deal is going to make our lives better. Surprise, surprise, it made it fucking worse. So that's why you have all of these folks on all of these medications, okay? And I'm not saying that it's not a real diagnosis, right? I'm not saying that depression isn't a real thing. But let's face it, millions of years or thousands of years ago, your ancestor that had to run from a damn saber tooth wasn't exactly complaining that he couldn't get a Starbucks that day, right? He wasn't exactly complaining that his latte was missing a shot of espresso in it, right? He was too busy trying to climb a tree so he could get some damn berries and run from this damn saber tooth that was behind him. So you would think logically that back in the day they would be more depressed, but somehow they weren't. People were more content. And don't get it twisted, depression's been around for ages. This whole nihilism thing is not new. We had people like Nietzsche. That was the first doomer. Okay, he wasn't the first doomer, but he was one of the first people to glamorize it, right? He would be depressed as hell, and he basically said in his philosophy that life is pretty much meaningless. Now, granted, he did make some solutions like working on your inner shadow, but he was depressed as hell. So this is nothing new. But with the advent of all these technological advancements, we are more miserable than ever. I mean, most guys haven't even lost their virginity yet. And I'm not knocking that. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, but this just goes to show you how stifled we are and how inundated with all of these apps. You know, we have speeding apps. We got Tinder, you know, we got Bumble, we got Hinge, where you can hit up a shorty, meet her, then take her back to your spot and pound her, give her the pounding of her life for 5 minutes, right? So we have speed dating. So you would think this will be more convenient and it will bring more joy to everybody. Surprise, surprise. Once again, it's making people even more miserable because there's just too much. It's like a spoiled baby. When a baby only has one toy, he's probably gonna only play with that. Or if anything, he's just gonna leave it alone and go play outside with kids. When he has 20 toys at his disposal, he's not gonna know what the hell he's gonna play with. He's gonna play with one for 1 second and then toss it out for a new one. It's kind of like us with grown-ups. We just never have enough. Nothing is ever freaking enough. We are always trying to compete with these corny IG influencers that you see on rented yachts, okay? That you see with Photoshop face, damn near a Photoshop body. These IG models, half of their body doesn't even belong to them. It's like that one episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when they were trapped in the basement and his girl started taking off all her lashes and all her nails and her wig, and he's like, damn, are you even real? Well, multiply that by 10 now with these chicks. I don't even know what part of them is real. Damn, I don't even know if they're actually born females sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? But this is where we got to nowadays. This is the level of just gluttony that we've reached. We have everything at our disposal. We can go to McDonald's right now and get 3 cheeseburgers, come back home, scarf it down, and we'll feel empty, right? This is just the whole paradox. The more somebody has, the more comfort they have. That means they have nothing to work towards. That means they have no goal of doing anything because everything is just right there. So what happens? People just go to work, hate their fucking job, come back home, pound down a damn brewski, and then they pound down a couple of donuts, and then bam, that's it. They go to sleep. There was really no obstacle they had to climb. I mean, yeah, they went to their job, but what was their job? Looking at a computer screen for 8 hours straight while their boss drones on about his 5-year-old daughter. You dig what I'm saying? This is what people are experiencing in this first world, right? These first world problems, which really aren't problems at all. Because damn it, if you look at other countries right now, go to Iraq. Those kids are trying to duck and dodge missiles, for God's sakes. So I don't know where this whole depression, it seems like everybody has some kind of disorder, right? They diagnose young kids with ADHD. That kid does not have ADHD. He's just a kid. He wants to play. I don't know what you expect kids to do. I don't know if you just expect them to sit there and fucking knit sweaters, right? I'm not sure what you expect kids to do other than play. I mean, that's just what kids do. But we diagnose them with ADHD and give them 10 different pills so they can sit down and shut the hell up. This is what we're doing now. And this is what's causing people to just be depressed. No one has any goals in life, right? It doesn't seem like there is anything to strive for unless you really know yourself. But for the most part, people are just drowning themselves in instant gratification, and they just don't know what the hell they're aiming for towards in life. All right. So anyway, I hope this video helped. And if it didn't, sorry. I try to explain it the best way I can. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.